welcome back to the morning show. Hanging out here with my next guest. Before we get to him, big thanks to the Village at Winter Park Resort. Check them out, winterparkresort.com. Lots of events going on this spring. They're going to have Mardi Gras parties, and I guess that's over, but we got the St. Patrick's Day party. Got Spring Splash coming up for closing weekend. A lot of stuff going on and a lot of nightly activities. Check out the restaurants and shops right there at the Village at Winter Park Resort. Hanging out with Andy Miller. Andy, you've got a few hats in town. You're on the board of Fraser. You own M3 Construction Company. You are director of the Grand Huts Association.
For Grand Huts, yep.
So you've been around. You know Grand County. You're a true local. Can we call you that?
Yep. For all 42 years, I live amongst the Claytons that moved here, though, in the late 1800s. I still feel like an interloper once in a while.
You can name drop, Claytons. You got it covered. So let's hear it. Tell us a story from a local's perspective. What's something true Grand County that may have happened to you recently?
Oh, Saturday night went out cross-country skiing up in the experimental forest and had a close encounter of the moose kind.
Uh-oh.
So I took out my younger son's dog, little German Shepherd guy that's a pretty good dog, and turned out to be a lifesaver this night.
Well, the dog did.
The dog did, yeah. So anyway, was not paying attention coming into dusk. Had already seen moose once, and the dog was pretty cool with the moose. And we went around the moose on the going up Flume Trail, and then was coming back down Creekside, and getting close to the car, getting almost dark at this point.
And you're almost back.
I'm a little tired, and I come downhill around a corner, do a quick little skid turn, and almost ski right into the same four moose we'd seen earlier.
Four of them.
And so the dog is right next to me, and one of the moose.
You got horns?
No, but bigger than I was, for sure.
That makes it no less scary. Yeah.
Came straight at me, huffing and puffing.
Oh, the moose did?
Oh, yeah.
It charged you?
Yeah, charged me.
Oh, my goodness.
And at that point, if the dog had gotten between me and the moose, it would have been probably curtains for both of us, because the moose hate dogs, and I don't blame them.
Yeah.
Would have stomped the dog to
Their
death.
defense mechanism sort of just plow right through, right?
Yeah, I would have been in the melee. But anyway, the dog was cool. Odakai went right behind me where he should have. I screamed my head off at the moose, and I got a good dose of moose breath, not moose saliva, but that close. He was right in my face. And then he kind of backed up.
Just the one charged you. The other three
just the
did
one.
their thing.
The other three stood back. But anyway, I skied slowly away and checked my pants. They weren't wet.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Well, I hope you washed them anyways,
Yeah, but a lot of moose out there.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
And you get asked a lot, from tourists, they might say, hey, how about those bears? How about those mountain lions? But really the animal you should most be aware of is the moose, because their defense mechanism is to run you over if they get spooked. So.
Screaming and getting big was an instinctive reaction, but it worked.
And he just said, no, how close do you think we got here?
Within a foot.
Oh my, even closer than this.
Yeah, right in my face, for sure.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is that the first, have you ever had that kind of experience before?
No, that's the closest I've ever come.
I've bumped into many a moose, but never once had one come after me. So I can't imagine what I do.
Yeah, anyway.
Well, that's a story of a
little too much excitement for a Saturday night, for sure.
So you moved here 42 years ago?
Yeah, 73 full time, but the family built the lodge up here.
Were you a ski bum or family relocation, or what was going on?
No, ski bum at that time, for sure. Yeah, and kind of ever since,
Yeah, right.
No, the family had a ski lodge up here. Miller's Idlewild Inn was the family lodge, so I was up here.
Oh, right up on Vasquez Road?
Yeah, so I was up here as a kid all the time, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, so you grew up, were you Colorado family?
Denver.
Okay.
But back and forth up here to the lodge, so yeah.
So you grew up in Winter Park. So you've seen all the changes. You were here for Mary Jane creation, and
the Looking Glass lift is the oldest lift in Colorado, and I remember when it was new, for sure.
When it was brand new.
Yeah.
Hey, that's cool. It's still my favorite lift at the resort, and I hope it stays forever, because it's just got it's got an old-fashioned appeal to it there.
Got the vibes. Yeah.
And some great skiing right underneath. I love little Tweedledum or Tweedledee. I can't remember which it is, but So you're on the Fraser board.
Yeah.
So does that mean you live in Fraser?
Yep, right downtown, right near the bank. So
in Fraser, we have Winter Park Resort. You get really confuses people, because you got Winter Park Resort, then you got Winter Park the town, and that's going to be all your bars, restaurants, a lot of tourism in Winter Park the town.
Yeah.
Then you step into Fraser, and you're into the real town. And we're all kind of operate as not one town, but we all kind of work with each other. And,
and I think that's important. We just recently decided not to be financially part of the chamber this year as a town.
That was a big move.
Yeah, it was a tough decision. It was not one that I favored, but but I certainly understand the emphasis of our mayor, Philip Nail, to do what we can to really grow Fraser's business. And our basic issue and problem is that we depend almost completely on Safeway for sales tax income, and we depend on sales tax income for most of our town income.
Because right, Fraser being when I say real town, we have a school, a library, a grocery store.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just more the kind of traditional things you're going to find in every town, as opposed to Winter Park.
But they are the services. You know, we do take care of the school, we take care of the library, we take care of the services that are needed. Winter Park is fortunate to have almost all the businesses. So that's the problem, is that a lot of the sales tax income is here in Winter Park. And Fraser is supporting a lot of the businesses and supporting a lot of the housing, the more reasonably priced housing for locals. So
yeah, and you know what? We're going to need to take a quick break, and that's good kind of segue into our next spot here as we talk a little more about Fraser and what we're doing to kind of grow Fraser and see it prosper in the economy that's thriving right now locally. That's what we hope. So once again, I'm hanging out with Andy Miller. He is on the Fraser. What was it? The board of
Fraser Town Trustees.
The Fraser Town Trustees. You remember that, amongst other things, and also now a moose survivor. So, pretty awesome story there, Andy. Thanks for sharing that. Now we'll be back in a moment.
A moose survivor. That's